Hello and welcome. My name is Troy Hargrove, and I'm the creator of the 4 little known secrets to keep your clipper blades sharp. In this DVD, I'm going to show you how to change a blade drive on a Wall KM2 clipper. Basically, all you need is a set of needle nose pliers. It's just 4 screws in here on the back. You remove those. I already did it to save time. You lift off the cover. Here's your blade drive. Just grab hold of that. Okay. Inside you have your post. Make sure your post stays inside here. Grab your new one. Take it out. Here's your new blade drive. Now this is actually an upgraded blade drive from this one. This one here, as you see, it had broken off. The whole shaft had broken off. This is your spray coolant guard. So when you spray coolant, it doesn't seep down into the engine. You notice the little indentation here, so that's how you know. Same way you take it off is the same way you put it on. Okay, just get it on that little shaft here. Make sure it seats in there properly. You turn the little fan to make sure it's moving. Make sure you got it on there correctly. Alright, if you can see that, see that it's moving. It's ready to go. Make sure that little guard is in there. And then you put your cover back on, and that's it. Very important to note that when you put the blades on here, you have this little trigger back here. You got to get that little hook hooked onto your blade. So you can actually put a blade on here, close it, and the cutter will move back and forth. But as soon as you go through a really rough coat, the blade will lift up if you don't have this little latch hooked onto the blade. So it's like a 2-part locking system. You put the blade on, press it, close it, release it, and then the blade won't lift up. A lot of complaints I get from groomers is that when they're grooming through a rough coat, the blades will lift up. That's why you got to make sure that little trigger's on there. I also wanted to another problem that the clipper had, I already took care of it, but I wanted to show you, is this hinge. By the way, everything that I just showed you applies to the Wall 1-speed, the 2-speed, as well as the switchblade, and these hinges as well. This hinge, if you could lift this up like that, let me get up close. You got a close shot of that? If you could lift this up like that, I don't care how qualified your sharpener is, how much he sharpened, how many times he's going to come back and do it for you again for free, the blades will not cut. So this is your responsibility to check your hinge and make sure that it's tight, that you can't lift it up. See that? You cannot lift that up. The only way you can lift that back up is you get a flathead screwdriver and pick that back up. But if you can, this is my pinky finger here, if I could lift this up at all, inside here is a little coil spring, and the spring is now broken because over time it wears. So if that happens, no matter what clipper you have, Andis, Ulster, Wall, Lobby, Conair, if your hinge is shot, your blades will drag, they will lift up, they will not cut, and you'll just be very upset. And that's about it. The Wall KM 2-speed clipper. Change the blade drive on it.